Hey, holy cow, I wasn't expecting all of that. Well, thank you, Jacob, for that very generous introduction. I also want to thank the HRC for inviting me to give a speech, and I want to thank everyone here in advance for listening to it and hopefully finding something of value in it. The Human Rights Campaign continues to make incredible progress towards achieving equality in this country. The hearts and minds and the laws of the people here are changing, not as quickly as most of us would like, but they're changing nonetheless. And that doesn't happen by itself. That doesn't happen without organizations like this one. So thank you again for allowing me the honor of speaking with you and learning from you. Anyway, it's great to be back in Atlanta. I'm from here. I love the people here. They taught me that equality is an indispensable part of love and a necessary component to progress. I live in LA now, but I like to think I still have the spirit of an Atlantan. Anyway, I work on a show right now called Days of Our Lives, and on the show I play a young man named Will Horton. Will Horton is a legacy character, which means that he was born on screen and grew up in front of the audience. During my first year or so on the show, I performed in storylines about teen angst, girlfriend troubles, evil doppelganger stepdads, and other typical soap opera stuff. As a minor character, but I really enjoyed it. Then one day, I was called into the executive producer's office, and he told me that I was going to be the center of the very first gay storyline in daytime television history. Yeah. I said, cool, that sounds like it's going to be more screen time for me. So I walked out of there, excited for the creative opportunity. I was determined to do the story justice, but I really didn't give much thought to the impact that this story would have to anyone else's, life but my own. Thankfully, that egocentric thinking was short-lived. If you are familiar at all with soap operas, you know that they largely built their success on entertaining escapism. Stories that are so complex and extraordinary that they rarely, if ever, happen to anyone in real life. Also, historically, they have claimed a conservative and an aging demographic as their audience, which incentivizes stories that don't try to get too progressive or too political. Will Horton's coming out story defied both of those norms, though. The writing staff at Days created something real, nuanced, and powerful. The directors, they drew raw human emotion from the actors and tolerated zero stereotypes. The producers on the show consistently made bold choices and refused to cow to, potentially significant ratings backlash. This was not an after-school special. This was an unfiltered story about a young man struggling to come to terms with an integral part of himself. And it was a story that was so underrepresented in daytime television that we had, honestly, no idea how it would be received. Then the letters started coming in, and the tweets started coming in, and the DMs started coming in. And my egocentric thinking, my ignorance was replaced with awareness, with gratitude, and with pride. I underestimated the power of a good story. We received, thank you. We received letters from young men and old men all across the world that said they saw something of themselves in Will Horton. I received a letter from a mom in the Midwest, and she said that she had always known that her son was gay, but they never talked about it, or that they never even acknowledged it. And she said that when seeing Will Horton come out of the closet gave them a roadmap to have that conversation for the very first time. Yeah. And the coolest part about this was that we were not preaching to the choir at all. We were changing the minds of the people who were maybe a little resistant to the idea of equality and the message of it. And we didn't stop there. Days of Our Lives then aired the first gay kiss in daytime television history, the first gay sex scene, the first gay marriage, and right now we're in the middle of a gay love triangle, and we're all sleeping with each other, and and who knows, we might be airing the first gay three-way in daytime television history, like fingers crossed, But over this period, the gay storyline doesn't really feel it doesn't feel groundbreaking anymore. It feels normal, and I like that. I think that's a testament to the progress that we've made. Yeah. But in truth, my opportunity to play Will Horton was anything but normal. I'm so proud to have been a part of the story because I think it represents true progress. And by being here with you guys tonight, it's clear that if we stay committed to this incredible movement for equality, that progress will endure and will build. This guy named Abraham Lincoln said that the best way to predict the future is to create it. And that's what this organization has done. And that's what we should continue to do. So, yeah, thanks. Thank you for your time. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.